Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, checking your phone and realize karna ki you have literally achieved the ultimate level of material success. Everything you've ever worked for, every late night, every sacrifice, it's all suddenly just there. Well, in this explainer, we're going to unpack a concept that very few people truly understand until they are deep in the middle of it. We call it the paradox of empty success, yani the illusion of arrival. It's a fascinating look into the psychology of why getting absolutely everything you want can, strangely enough, leave you feeling like you have nothing at all. So chaliye, let's dive into what's actually going on in our minds when we chase success.
Okay, picture this vividly. A sudden bank balance of 10 crore rupees. You wake up and that massive, unbelievable number is just sitting right there in your account. You step outside and your absolute dream car, the one you've had on your vision board for years, is parked right in your driveway. And it's not just the money. Suddenly, the whole world is looking at you differently. Society universally acknowledges you as a massive success. You've officially won the game of life that everyone is trying to play. Yet ultimate fantasy, right? It's that exact moment where all your struggles are supposedly over and the credits finally roll on your personal movie. But here is where we have to hit the pause button. Hush? Are you truly, completely, and eternally happy now that you've got the money, the car, and the status? I really want you to let the weight of that question sink in for a second. Because the uncomfortable truth is, probably not. I mean, sure, the initial rush might be absolutely incredible, but it doesn't guarantee a lifetime of joy. And understanding exactly why that happens is the real key to unlocking a much, much better way to live.
To figure out why that massive success doesn't just equal eternal happiness, we gotta rewind a bit. हम सब बचपन से ना एक specific formula के साथ condition होते हैं. The classic, अच्छे marks, अच्छी job, पैसा. Get good grades, so your life will be set. Get a good job, और तुम्हारी सारी problems गायब. Get money, and your tension is just gone forever. We've been sold this exact narrative our entire lives. Honestly, it's a societal lie that sets us on a relentless high-speed race for these completely arbitrary milestones. We're essentially taught that these external markers are the literal keys to internal peace. And so, what actually happens? We enter what we call the endless race. हम सारी जिंदगी एक ऐसी फिनिश लाइन की तरफ भागते रहते हैं जो कॉन्स्टेंटली डिसअपियर होती रहती है. Think about it. You hustle, you sacrifice, you burn yourself out to reach a specific goal, genuinely thinking it's the end of the race. But the literal moment you cross it, someone just moves the tape a little further down the track. You never actually arrive. You just keep running, perpetually exhausted, wondering when that promised happiness is finally gonna kick in permanently.
Just think about day one of achieving your biggest dream. Maybe it's getting that brand new, incredibly expensive phone, or finally hitting that target salary you've been eyeing. The excitement is completely through the roof. But flash forward just 30 days later, there is a steep, massive drop in that excitement. That dream phone, it just feels like an ordinary piece of glass and metal now. That dream salary, suddenly it feels like it's barely enough and you're already looking at the next pay bracket. That intense excitement of achievement inevitably fades into feeling perfectly normal within mere days. So why does this happen? Well, it all comes down to basic biology. The human brain is essentially an adaptation machine. It is quite literally hardwired to get used to everything, no matter how incredible it is. Now, historically, this is a great survival mechanism, but it completely works against us when it comes to modern success. The things that seem entirely extraordinary to you today, the wealth, the luxury, the status, will absolutely become your boring new normal tomorrow. Your brain adapts, the dopamine hit fades away, and that creeping sense of boredom and dissatisfaction, it just starts creeping right back in.
Because our brain adapts so insanely fast, we get stuck in this endless loop. Step 1, naya target. We set a massive new goal. Step 2, we achieve it. But almost immediately we hit normal lagna. It just feels entirely normal. The thrill is completely gone. So what does our brain do to get that thrill back? Step 3, agla target. It immediately seeks the next high, the next promotion, the next big purchase. We are caught in this relentless cycle of chasing, normalizing, and then chasing all over again. यही सबसे बड़ी वजह है कि so many people run their entire lives but never actually feel like they've won.
So here's the absolute crucial point. If material things don't keep us happy, what are we actually looking for? Notice the core elements of human desire. It's not the cars, the houses, or the bank balances. It's respect, love, validation, peace. At our core, we aren't actually chasing success at all. We're chasing the deep emotional feelings that we mistakenly believe success will automatically hand over to us. We think being rich will make people love us, or that being powerful will finally give us internal peace. Basically, we're using a material map to try and find an emotional destination. And what happens when that material map fails to lead to those emotional destinations? We are hit with the empty feeling. It's exactly why you so often see incredibly wealthy celebrities, millionaires, and folks at the absolute peak of their careers struggling with depression or profound unhappiness. Top पे पहुंच गए, उन्होंने सब achieve कर लिया, but they look around and realize the respect, the genuine love, the validation, and the peace, they just aren't there. When you get everything you thought you wanted, but you still don't have what you actually need, the emptiness is just devastating. To cure this, we have to recognize a really clear distinction: achievement versus fulfillment. Guys, they are two entirely different things. Success and achievement, they can give you money, physical comfort, and freedom of time. And hey, those are great things. But achievement cannot give you purpose. True fulfillment comes from building strong, loving relationships, engaging in meaningful work, focusing on your personal growth, and genuinely helping the people who matter to you. You simply cannot buy those feelings of fulfillment with mere achievement. Which brings us to a massive paradigm shift. I want you to ask yourself right now, destination ya tool. Is success your final destination? Because if you're running after success right now, you need to completely reframe how you view it. Stop treating wealth and status as your final destination. It is not the end goal of your life. Instead, start viewing success merely as a functional tool. It's like a hammer or a wrench. It is simply a tool that you can use to build a life that is actually worth living, a life rich in all those fulfilling emotional elements we just talked about. Ultimately, the true goal of life isn't just to be perceived as successful by the outside world. The real goal is to be happy, to have a meaningful existence, and to feel complete on the inside. There is a massive, massive difference between looking successful to others and actually feeling complete within yourself. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this one thought to reflect on today. In your daily race, with the targets you're chasing right now, are you just building a resume for the world to applaud? Or are you actually building a life that makes you feel complete?